There's some good land here. Pumpkin. Look at squash. Yeah, I have a squash in there. Spaghetti squash. Let's see what they have there. Oh, cucumbers. They look like cucumbers. And that is wheat. It's a lavender. I don't know if it's a lavender. Looks like lavender. Some dragon fruit. We are at Etowah historic site near the town. We're in North Georgia. I need to find out which town we're close by. Yeah, this used to be a part of the historic site from one of the major tribes here in North Georgia. I'm gonna give some more clarification on who they are a little bit later. I need to read a little bit, educate myself a little bit, and I'll get back to you with that information, who were the actual inhabitants in this land. As you know, North Georgia was part of many tribes. Among them were the Cherokee, the Cree, the Creek. There's more information here. Most of the descendants of these peoples were relocated to Oklahoma in the early 1800s, early to mid 1800s, and it was still in the collective consciousness, and it's a really sad event. Unfortunately, fortunately, many of these people are still around and still observing one of those traditions about their own people. And yeah, as part of the history, it is what it is, sadly, but it happened. Today's changing the topic a little bit. Today's quite a cooler date, a little bit warm, but it's not hot as it used to be a couple days ago here in Georgia, at least in this part of the country, part of the state. We're getting closer and closer to the mounds here. I guess this has been a really old site that wasn't covered and preserved. if you're driving from Tennessee or Alabama down to Georgia, you're driving down Highway 75, you'll get here. It takes like 5-10 minutes from the highway to get here. I'm gonna first do this small mound first, and then we're going down to the big one. Going up to the big one. It looks a lot like the Mounds of Macon, and I doubt it's the same tribe. There are more mounds down there. Yeah, this one is quite bigger than I thought it would be. As usual, in these videos, if I show a lot of signs, feel free to pause at any moment to see what they say. The name of the tribe was the Muskogee, which they're still around. They live in Oklahoma now. Some of them were relocated, some stayed. They're still around here in Alabama. And of course the bigger number of tribe members still live in Oklahoma. They're also known as the Creek, Muskogee Creek people. And this was a ceremonial site. I think it was founded around 1500 to 1000 years ago. And basically the biggest chief lived here, or somehow, I don't know how it means to explain it. So they basically elected the chiefs for the smaller tribes from here. At least on the Muskogee side. I don't know if they control any other group outside of the Muskogee. Anyway, I'm gonna climb to the other mounds. I will catch you all later. Yeah, Etowah apparently was a chiefdom. I think it's the equivalent of a capital city from 1500 to 1000 years ago. And basically, yeah, it was the capital pretty much. And I assume that was for the Muskogee people. You can see around here now, right now, it is all farmland. I think they were expanding one track field, so one side road into a highway that goes all the way down there. And at the distance is I think it's a power plant of some sorts. It looks like a power plant. Nuclear power plant. Really impressive. But yeah, or better or worse, that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're dealing right now. Anyway, I will catch you all for the next mound and see what else we can find. If not, I will wrap that after we get to the other mound, which is down there. Catch you all later. This is the Mount C. It's a mortuary. So basically now there are 8 associations of, I assume it's tribal governments, I'm sorry, 8 tribal governments in charge of repairing and keeping this site. These are the list of the government tribes. And it's supposed to be the top of this mound, which we're gonna climb right now. We are at the top. So yeah, this is as of 1990. This site was donated by the government, and basically it's an effort to keep this as for prosperity, for future generations. There's a river nearby. I'm gonna tell you the name of the river once we get there. Again, I'm sorry for being so poorly researched into this video, but it was just one of the places I was kind of partial to see, because my last trip to Tennessee, I saw it on the highway. I want to check it out. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more again about this river once we get there. Or now I'm gonna head back from this mound and get there and talk a little bit further. This is the Etowah River, so it shares the same name as the site. So this is a interpretation of what it looks like back then, how they fish. It's a muddy river here, the Etowah River. I guess there was a big rainfall last night, or a few times. There's a lot of downed trees on the side of the river, going all the way down there. This is the other side of the park. We're gonna walk down there. It's supposed to be a trail down there, and we will be following this river until the entrance back to the park. Find something interesting, I will share it with you. If not, thank you so much for watching. Safe travels. Take care. I found some black walnuts in here. So if you wanna, I don't know if they are allow you to pick them up, take them outside of the park. So I left it in their place again. So just an FYI, I know they allow you to gather fruit from the side outside of the park. So a word of advice. I didn't know that walnuts used to look like fruit and then they let them dry. That's really interesting. As you know, I'm not from this part, so I've been living here for a while, and my first time I see a walnut, a black walnut that is, without drying up. Really interesting. Anyway, I'm into this trail here, and yeah, we're gonna keep walking here until we get back to the other side, hopefully. A lot of really old growth trees in here, so that's really good news. That means this place has been untouched for a while. We are back into the park, but some down the trees. A quick warning: if you are traveling around the same time as I do, which is late July, you will be finding a lot of this a little bit unsettling. Although the rest of the trail was really nice, well maintained, but apparently this tree came down a few days ago, a few hours ago, I don't know. Still green, so I assume it happened overnight. So we're on the other side of the trail here. Just a quick word of advice. Anyway, we're back into the park. Hopefully we get right back into the visitor center. I'm not gonna show anything on there. They have a really nice, well produced old film about the people in this area. I recommend you to watch it rather than listening to me rambling about what I have little information from. I'm just here to show you the place and talk a little bit about my thoughts. Not necessarily have to be taken to be used for an essay in a school or college essay, but you got the picture. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys on the next episode, and safe travels. Have a good one. Again, thank you for watching.